Hi everyone, this is Shannon from Cambridge Park Treasures, and I'm gonna make a bits and bobs video this morning. I love when the Brits always say that. I think it's adorable, and I think it's very accurate for the little pieces that I have yet to go through. So I'm gonna start just showing you pieces and putting them in, letting you know where you can find them, putting them in lots. So let's see, I don't know what to start with. There's so many fun things. Okay, so here, oh, that's a lot. This is a sterling silver spoon with like a gold dip overlay, like a gold vermeil. It's very cool. And you can see, sorry, trying to get used to my camera. So on the back, it's stamped Tiffany & Company, and then it's got a patent pending number. So I need to do some research on this. That's about 6.5 inches. I measured it, but it's very cool, and it does test instantly as sterling. And it looks like it was monogrammed with a C. So that's pretty cool. I'll be putting that up in my listing, but I need to research it, see if I can find out what this actual design is. But that was a really nice find. I was very excited to get that one. And then, let's see, I've got a couple sterling silver pieces. And I'm not sure if I should put these in a sterling silver lot. I've kind of been holding on to them to see what else I get. So I have these. Oop. Beautiful little dangle earrings on a French hook. Excuse my broken fingernail. It's mud season here in Ohio, and washing the dog's paws all the time so they don't destroy my house is killing my manicure. So I finally just cut my nail off. So it's so pretty on this video for you guys. This tested as silver too. I mean, it clearly looks silver. I don't really see a marking at the moment. Let's see if we could polish this up real quickly. Yep, look at that. So, I mean, you can see the difference between the polished and unpolished, but these did test as sterling. I just can't remember if there was a mark on the back. Is that a mark, or is that just... Up. I think that just might be some schmutz. And then there's this gorgeous pin with a piece of onyx in it. And this one is marked on the back. Jeez, I need my glasses. Sorry, I'm making you all sick. Taxco. Is that what that says? 925. It's not Taxco, it's something, but it says 925 right there. And then again, you can see how quickly it polishes up with the sterling silver rag. So that was really cool. I like that. And then this is one of those bear claw. It's got a piece of coral in it. It's pretty small. Looks like a child's bracelet. Was there a marking on here? I don't think that's a marking, but if we put it on the sizer, it's about a 6-inch bracelet. So if somebody has a super small wrist, that would fit them. But this is very pretty. So I'll be listing this. I might list this separately, or I might put it all in a sterling lot. I have a couple pieces I need to kind of reconfigure, move around a little bit. And then these earrings, I love, 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 love. These are garnets. There's garnet dangle earrings on French wires. They're gorgeous. They need a little cleaning. But I did test them on the Presidium, and they do come up as garnet. I don't see any marking on the hook. Oh, yep, there is a marking on the hook. What does that say? Yep. 925. It's just upside down. Ugh, jeez. Nothing like getting a close-up of glittery nail polish. Here we go. So those were another great find I was really excited about. So I need to get a rings lot going. I have a couple of rings I need to decide what I'm doing with. Hold on, let me get you back out. I'm gonna gather all my rings. Is that the last one? Yep. Okay, so this is just a pretty, it almost looks Brighton as far as the style. It does not say Brighton, it's not stamped at all. It's just a silver tone ring. Looks to be a size 9.5. And then this is another really pretty, I think these are just glass or rhinestones. If the camera would focus for me. Just silver tone. There's nothing on the inside. I tested it. It does not test as silver. So just a base metal. But look at all those cute little stones. I think that's adorable. And this one is a size 6.5. And then I got a couple sterling silver with amber in them. So this has elephants in it. It's just kind of funny. Cute, funny. Little elephants on either side holding an amber stone. And I'll show you how the stone glows. So that's how you know that it's actually amber. And it's marked on the inside right there, 925. And then I have another amber ring. I'll just buff this quickly. It's a very pretty, simple ring. We have a marking of any kind. We do not, but this tested as silver on an acid test, sterling silver. And then, of course, we've got the glow from the UV light. And this one is an 8.5. And then this I got in a lot. It's new. It still has its tag. It's a QVC item, it looks like. So it says genuine garnet. I did test it on the Presidium, and it is garnet. 14 karat electroplate, size 7. So it's just gold plated. But it's a very pretty ring. It's got these little chips on the side. I don't believe that those were diamond. It probably would say it. Let's see if I can test them. Oh, wow. Okay, so it has diamonds on the side. So that is very cool. So I'm not sure the value of this. Actually, yep, I'm just making sure that's showing garnet in here as it's tagged. So if anyone's interested in this, just let me know. Size 7, let's just confirm. Okay, this looks like a 6.5, not a 7. That's interesting, but that explains why it doesn't fit on my ring finger. And then I got this man's ring. This is pretty cool. It's dirty, it needs to be cleaned. But this, let's see. Let's see if I can do this so that you can see it and see what I'm testing. Up. So it's ranging in the tourmaline. I'll have to do some research. I mean, so this is like a, there's a name for this, man's ring, signet ring. And then, oops, it's got diamond chips on the side. If I could not hit the gold. There we go. Oop. Oh, stop. There we go. So I'll do some research on this, but I'm going to list it. And this is a very cool ring, and it's actually marked on the inside. Can I read what that says? No, I cannot. Might be upside down. Well, I'll get a magnifying glass and look at that. I don't want to spend too much time on one piece. This was another very cool find. I love this ring. It's so pretty. I don't know. So these are coming up as diamonds. It's sterling silver. Are we marked? Which it seems like this is an odd ring that it wouldn't be marked, but I tested it. And it did test as sterling silver. But, I had too much coffee. Shaky hands today. Diamond. Yes, yes, I know. Beep. And then the little accent on the sides, these little accent diamonds are testing as diamonds, but they're blue. So that was kind of interesting. But they're testing as diamonds. Maybe they're blue moissanite. So more research on that, but this is a gorgeous ring. And this one is a size 6.5. And then this is my favorite find ever. I got this in a really old jewelry box that somebody had given me. And it is just stunning. Oh, look, I match. So it's a really old setting holding that stone. You just look at the ring. And then it is marked 10 karat gold on the inside, if I can get it on the camera. Come on. There we go. 10 karat gold. Take you out a little more. This one is a size 6. And look at this. It's a purple ruby. How do I know that? Because it's the coolest thing ever. Check out how that fluoresces. So I'll be listing this very soon. This will be kind of up there in price because this is a rather valuable ring. But look at the stone cutting, like the faceting on the stone. It's just gorgeous. I love this one. I don't really wear rings that much. I have my wedding ring and that's it. Although this is my go out and do things wedding ring. I gotta go to the barn later today and see my friend's horse and probably help out there. So no real jewelry for that trip. This is sterling silver. It's one of those Bali chains. And there it is. It's marked 925 right there. Seven and a half, a little more. It's pretty big. I think this would be more, this is a unisex item. So men or women could wear it. But it's very cool. My son likes to wear a silver chain. So I had found one that he wears all the time. So it's looks good. I like it. These earrings I found, these are gorgeous. It's just a base metal, like a pot metal. I'll try and clean these up just quickly. I don't know if I'm going to do like a pierced earring lot or I might sell these separately because these just throw so much light and they're so unique and pretty. All the stones are there. Pull this down a little more. But I love them. I love trying to show you how they dangle. I love how they dangle. So that's another really good piece. I get these pieces and I don't know exactly what to do with them, but I love them. So I kind of hold them. But I do think because I have some French wire earrings, maybe I'll just do an earring lot. You could put those garnets in there too. The garnet earrings I showed you before. Okay, so these are not set in sterling, but they are a stone, like a natural stone. Are they not set in sterling? It kind of looks like sterling, but I tested them. Let's see about these. Yeah, these are quartz. So those are kind of a really fun pair to have. Little stones on the top too. And then I have these, which are kind of similar, but these are just crystals as opposed to stones. Not just crystals, they're gorgeous, but they're not gemstone. So a lot of dangly, a lot of color in these. And then these are crystal as well. Just give them a quick wipe off. I don't think there's anything on the hook. Nope. Nope, nothing on the hook, but these are very pretty. They throw a lot of light. They'd be a nice pop of color to any outfit. I also don't tend to over accessorize, so what I will do is wear a really cool earring, and that's about it. Like maybe a simple chain necklace. I have a necklace I wear that my kids got me when they were little. And it's like this infinity circle, or I say infinity because it's kind of twisted, but it says I love you, and then I love you more on the bottom. That was always our thing when they were growing up. I love you, Mom. I love you more. And then I have these two. Is that a mark? Or just dirt? I think that's just dirt. But these are amethyst chips. So those are very pretty. Again, another fun addition to, you know, a pretty simple outfit. Or I do have an amethyst chip necklace. I have it listed separately, but then I have it in a lot with two other stone. I think it's agate and carnelian. But that would go really well with this. Those are beautiful. So I'll probably put those in a pierced earring lot, you know, just like a French hook lot. And then I have this beautiful necklace. And this is a stone. What does this test as? Let's see. Oop. So that's in the tourmaline area. Tourmaline tanzanite. But this is really cute, and it's on a very pretty chain. There's no markings on it. Nope, nope, I misspoke. Let's see what that... I have to take my glasses off. So this is 14 karat GE, so that's electroplated. It's very pretty, nothing on the back. I don't know if I have a measurement on this, on the chain. Let's see. It's 9 to the drop, so 18 inches. So that's a nice, pretty necklace. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I need more coffee. And this is a beautiful little pendant that I got, and it's got mother of pearl in it. Just a little turtle. There's the bales right there on his little flipper. So he would hang like this. And it is just, I think it's marked 925. What am I trying to do here? Yeah. Oh, sorry. So it's marked 925, but I tested it and it doesn't hold on the silver acid test. So I don't think that this is really silver. I think it's just pretending to be silver. And I think I'm going to put this in a pendant slot. So I will, actually, let me set this aside because I have other pendants that I'm going to show you. I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. I also got these earrings, which are so stunning. Look at that. So it's like clear on the outside, and then there's like a really light pale yellow in the second row, and then the center is orange. Let's zoom in a little. Yeah, the center is a bunch of small stones. Is it? Wow, it's got, let me take a look at this. Yeah, it's got a circle of orange stones and then another stone in the center, and it's actually, it alternates. Why will this not focus? There we go. There, oh, sorry. Dumb phone. There, so the outer circle alternates with a really pale gold and then clear, and then the next circle alternates with a pale yellow and then a green. So these are stunning. These are sterling silver. So it says 925 right there. Boop, right there. And I don't remember if these were any kind of stone. Really hard to test something this small. No, oh, it's not. Oh, well, no, that might just be. Come on. Oh, yeah, look at that. All right, all right, all right. So I have to do some research on these, see if I can find them online. Are they moving out of the glass? Not really. They're just staying in the glass. So they're not any kind of precious stone, I don't think. But I'll do research on these, and I'm going to list these separately because I think they're just gorgeous. Would definitely be something that I would sell on its own. So we will put those over there. And then this I got in a lot. I'm not sure what to do with this. Oh, wait, another pair of earrings. So these are clip back, and I do have a couple clip back lots that I need to put together, but not signed. I just say patent pending on the back of the earring. But these are so fun. They have the Aurora Borealis coating on them. So I have a couple of other clip back earrings with the AB coating, so I think I'm going to list those all in a lot as well. Or I might list these separately. Depends on how I'm feeling. But those, I've been setting those aside because I love those too. Those are another one of my favorites. I have a couple of artisan pieces. This is set in sterling silver, and it's got this really cool chain. I love this chain. And is the chain marked? No. But I tested this, and this is like that pliable silver. I mean, it is sterling silver. You know, it's what the artisans use, and it's just encasing a glass cabochon. But it's blue, and it's gorgeous. And I just think this is such a fun piece. And what do we have for this? 10 inches? So the actual chain itself is 18 inches. But that's another, I might be listing that in an artisan lot. Bear with me. I don't want to give you just my arm. I have a couple other artisan pieces. Again, this is in my pile of, I'm not sure what to do with this. Do I have? Nope. Okay, so this is actually a really cool bracelet, and it's adjustable. It's kind of like one of those Alex and Ani style, you know, where you can move it in and out. And it's just pieces of like beach glass in a wire. So, I mean, it does move on here, but I just think this is so cool. So I might put this in with that other necklace, these two, as like an artisan set. They don't go together, so I don't know. Let's think about that. Or I'll just put this in a different lot, just a general bulk lot. And then this one, this is weird because it moves. It doesn't stay flat, but it's a it's a stone. I mean, look at all the things in that stone. What does this test as? Tanzanite? No. It's not an amethyst. Tourmaline? It's right in there with the tanzanite. So it could. It's just not very stable. I mean, it's not going to come off the bracelet. And I guess if it were on your arm, then this stone would lay flat. Or I might just put this in a bulk lot. But if you like it, email me. Let me know. And I got this necklace. Genuine diamond dust. This was in a lot. This isn't something that I would necessarily purchase on my own to resell, because I try to do more vintage and unique pieces. Genuine diamond dust. Natural diamonds from the mines in the Congo and Australia are crushed into powder. This powder is skillfully blended with a special silver foil material that reflects brilliantly and permanently embedded to create this elegant jewelry. So, what in the world does that say on the back of it? Royal. It's got the copyright sign and it says Royal, so I'm not sure. Obviously, it's a maker, but I have to look that up to see what that means. Uh-oh, we got a little bit of a tangle here, which is not going to help if I want to get a measurement on this for you. Well, I'll untangle that later, but so that center piece here is the diamond dust with some kind of like enamel on the outsides, foil covered. I mean, it's very pretty. I've just never seen anything like this before, and it's certainly not an antique. So I'll probably put this in a lot too. I don't think that's anything I would sell on its own. So put that over there. I have this piece. It's a dichroic, it's like the fused glass, dichroic glass. And I might, it's a very heavy piece. So it would be a really good statement piece. I'd like this chain. So I might either sell it with the chain, or maybe I'll put it in a pendant slot and take the chain, because it's always good to repurpose when you get other pendants. Wow, this one's long. It doesn't fit in my tray. So this is a 12-inch chain, and then 1.5-inch pendant. So it's 13.5 inches to the drop, 24-inch chain. So that was a fun find. Put that one back in the bag. What do I have? I've got trays stacked next to me for things to go through. Oh. There's my jeweler's pliers I was looking for. These are very cool as well. Clip back earrings. I think I've had these in another video because they are so neat. This is the front of the earring. So this is what it would look like on your ear. And then that's the hang. It's so cool. Nothing special. I just think they are really cool looking earrings. So I'll put those in an earring lot for sure. Maybe a gold tone lot. Not certain. Another good find. That's a pendant. Okay, so this is, oh, well, these are not pendants. These are cute little earrings. Look at those. Little butterflies. I wonder if these are 925 at all. There's a lot of glue on the back. I don't see anything on there. I'm not even sure where these came from. These are cute. I give those to my niece. They're adorable. So, this. These are like glitter. They're everywhere. When you buy jewelry lots or you're in, the jewelry reselling business. These things, I have 2 of these. I have one lion. I think they're made by Allen. I always want to say Arthur Pepper. Allen. So I kind of just set this aside because I have multiples of these. They just keep appearing. I'm not a fan, to be honest. I'm not a fan. Here's another pendant that I found, which was pretty funny because my husband is a turkey hunter. My boys are too, so I thought this was cool. And I think I found it around Thanksgiving time because it kind of made us all laugh. And it says, Fister Ent. Let me check. Yeah. Fister Ent 1996. So, I mean, it's not that old. So I'll probably put that in my pendant slot too. So put that off to the side. Put that off to the side. So these are, I'll back you up a bit. These are brooches. I'm creating a brooches lot for all of this. Let's see if I can get some of this out of the way. This actually is just a pin as far as, you know, the backing on it. It's just one of these single post pins. But this is pretty cool. It does have some value, not a ton, but I'll probably list this one separately. But that was really neat to find. And then, is this an animal too? Oh, little Playboy bunny pin. So I'll throw that in a lot somewhere. But I think I'm going to do an animal lot as far as brooches go. So I have this gorgeous, just enamel butterfly, which is current, not signed. I mean, it's not vintage at all, but very pretty. So that will go in an animal lot. Animal brooches lot. This is a beautiful dragonfly, and it's got all of its stones. This signed, no signature, and you can tell by the pin stop, the back, it's not old, but very pretty. Needs a little cleaning. And this, I love this. This is so pretty. It's faux pearl. There's a little rhinestone for the eye, and then it's just enamel on the leaves and on the bird, the wings and everything. No signature. It's something like this kind of backing would typically, you know, show some age to the pin, but I don't think this is old. I think it's trying to be old. So that'll go in the animal brooches lot. I found this, I don't know if this is, it looks like a goose, but the coloring is not a goose, obviously. On the head, that's not a goose. Little green rhinestone for the eye, gold tone with some coloring in it. So you can tell that this has some age because the pin is beyond, you know, the backing. And obviously it needs to be a little cleaned. No signature. So I'm going to put that in the brooches lot as well. It's kind of a fun little piece. And then this is just a cute little articulating piece, an owl with all these rhinestones. It does have a bail on it, so it can also be a pendant. And then this is another one that's trying to be old because of the closure on the back. No signature, but just a cute, fun little piece if anybody loves owls. And then I get this. This made me laugh. This little horse pendant. It looks ceramic, but it's not. It's actually metal. And it is signed. Let me see if I can I figure it out? The bail's in the, or not the bail. The pin is in the way. ERRYS is all I can make out because of the pin being in the way. But I looked it up online and there are several of these. And it's kind of fun. Unless I give it to my friend with the horse. But this will be in the animal brooches lot. And then this one, this little donkey with his fun little eye. He is missing a couple of stones on, I don't know if that's supposed to be part of I don't even know what that would be called. And are there stones missing in the feet? No. Yep, the back stone is missing. So this stone is missing, and then there's 2 stones missing over here. And no signature, so just another fun little piece. So like I said, that will go in the animal brooches lot. I'll move those all over there. Oop. I'm gonna put the Playboy bunny in there too. And this, oh, this goes, well, this is a pendant. This is an articulating pendant. It's pretty cool. So the head, and then this, and this, and then that. And all the rhinestones are there. It's pretty heavy. And then there's the bail. So that'll go in my pendant slot. And then these are brooches that I'm going to put in a lot. And I'll probably do, I don't know. Ooh, this is a cool one. Handcrafted in the Ukraine. And this is older, I think. Hand painted. And this is one of those cute jelly belly birds. I think those are so cute. Sarah Coventry, I think. Let's see. Focus, camera. I swear they do this on purpose. I keep getting a notification every night that my update didn't happen. And I don't know why. So I feel like they do it on purpose, and we will not be able to use our cell phones eventually. I sound super paranoid, but so this is a nice, pretty one. It's just plastic, but it's in like this nice little gilded frame almost. There we go. Foil backing, not signed, not old. Here's another one that I picked up. No signature, no age, but it's got these pink cabochons and then these pink rhinestones on the inside. So it's a very cute pin. So I'll list that. These, the ones I'm showing, I'm going to show you all in order that I'm listing them together with, if I can. This is a cute cherry pin. And it's missing a stone at the bottom. But you can't see it if you were to be wearing it. You can't really see that stone missing. And this is another one, trying to be old. But it's not. I'll put that in that lot as well. And this cute little pin. It's very sparkly. Throws a lot of color. Just got some purple glass in the middle. Darker purple and then lighter purple around the edge. No signature. Excuse me. It's like all the pins have this closure all of a sudden. That's really weird. Apparently they started making pins with that again. Used to be a way that you could tell the age of the pin. Clearly that's not an old pin. This is really cute too. Sorry, I had to get a drink. So it's got this really cute, pretty cat's eye on the bottom, and then rhinestones all across the top and the bottom of the vase, and then all these really pretty flowers with the crystals. There are 2 missing on the side here. No signature. So I'll put that one in the lot with the other ones. I guess I'll put all the sparkly ones together. We'll see. This is missing a stone. Interesting. It's just black. Metal, painted black. No signature. Just another pretty little pin. I'll have to see if I have a pink stone somewhere I can put in there. And then we have this leaf. It's got the rhinestones up the center. I did clean this. I mean, it's got some wear to it. Oh, that's a little better. I don't think it's going to shine up too much more than that. It has a signature RMN, which I know that's a pretty good maker, so I think. I know that's a pretty good maker, I think. I sound like a teenager. So I'll put that in that lot. And then this is a very pretty, just, it almost looks like a gold foil leaf, and then it's got the faux pearl in the center. No signature. It's not really heavy. I mean, it's kind of thin, but I mean, I should say it's kind of dainty. But that's another really cute pin. And then this, I love this, rose. It's just such a pretty rose. It's got little thorns on it. I feel like they don't always put thorns on, they take them off. And it's signed. Who's it signed by? Upside down. Gotta look at it the right way. Who in the world? Roman? No. No. Signed by somebody. Where? I'll let you look for yourself. Oh, Giovanni. Look at that. I have to research that. I might list that on its own. We'll see. And then I have this pin. It's just beautiful. These are glass crystals. No signature on the back, but just a very pretty crystal stone pendant brooch. Jeez, I really do think I need more coffee. And then this beautiful faux pearl in the middle. And then I want to say, I did look this one up. It had different color rhinestones around the pearls. There is one missing. So right here on this side, it's missing. And then these are all like topaz color, yellow. But the rest of them are all there. No signature, but again, the pin stop is extending past the closure, so this is a little older. This one, I wonder if this was replaced too, because this looks a little lighter than the rest of them. The rest of them are have a bit of a gray hue to them. This, I'm just going to put in a jewelry lot. This is nothing special. I mean, it's very pretty, but it's missing. Is it missing a pearl? It's missing 2 pearls here. So I might actually put that in a crafter lot. Oop, there's another one over there. Yep, I'll put that in a crafter lot. Somebody can redo that or whatever they want. I have a couple of cameos, which they're not real. I mean, it's not shell. I don't think. That's a pretty little pin. I have this one. It's another pretty little pin. No signature. That's the back of it. This is interesting. I really don't know what to think about this. It's pretty old. It needs a good clean, but I think just the age of it, and this is just plastic. Yeah, those are just plastic. No signature on the back, but it would be a good piece, you know, for somebody who has like a vintage or antique collection. It's got this piece of black, I assume that's plastic, you know, underneath this stone, and it looks very gilded, so it's very pretty if anyone's interested in that. And then I have this, which is like painted, they're 3-dimensional, well, I'm sure you can see that, underneath this glass. That's glass, so kind of like a painted, I don't know what that treatment would be underneath. And then this is actually very old. You can tell by the back and the pin. So the other ones that are pretending to be old, this is the difference. I mean, you can clearly see that that's old. So This is going to be in a separate lot. It won't be with all those other rhinestones. Neither will the cameos. I mean, some of these I'm going to have to set aside and figure out what they are. This is adorable. Somebody included this in a lot that I purchased. So it's got a little rhinestone up here. It's nothing special. I just think it's really cute for somebody who would like a tea drinker. And it is signed on the back KC. So I'll have to do some research on that. But if you have any interest in that, email me. My email will be in the description, and then I'll have a link to my sales page. I do sell through Etsy, Poshmark, whatnot, and eBay. So I'll have all those links on there for you as well. And let's see, how long do I want to make this video? Here is another miscellaneous tray, miscellaneous items that I have yet to go through. So these are two brooches that I'm probably going to list together. I really like these. These are gorgeous. They're so sparkly. So this is purple, and they are glass. And then it's got really light pink around it, and all the stones are there. No signature, but it's got the riveted construction. So it's very well made. Definitely has some age. So I'm going to list that with this one, this green one, in like this filigree flower type detail. These might be plastic. No, I think those are glass too. And again, on the back, definitely has some age. So these two pins will be listed together. That's kind of why they're sitting there, I think. These are another artisan pair, and I might add it to a listing that I currently have. Because it's just, I have two pairs of earrings that are copper. These are screwback. You can see that. And then it's just this little, it's almost like a ceramic stone that's glued on to a copper backing. So those will go in some sort of lot. No signature. Like I said, I have two other pairs of copper earrings that I have listed, so I think I will put those with them. So a pendant slot I'm going to have. I've got one working. So there's this. This did not test as sterling. I thought it was marked sterling. No. Okay. Well, that makes sense then. Did not test as sterling. This is cold. I don't know what this would be, though. Let's see. Could this be... It's still moving. Quartz? A type of quartz? I'm not sure. I have to research this, but it is very cold, and I don't know what this emblem means. It was just in another lot that I had purchased. And then there's this very pretty pendant, and this is, it's probably glass. Let's see. Yep, glass, but it's in this really pretty beaded and then like a braided or filigree type frame, and then it's got this really pretty veil on the top. It's like a heart. No signature, but gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is pretty cool too. This is an enamel piece, not sterling silver. Well, it's marked on the back. I thought I tested this. Hold, please. At least when you don't have a fingernail, you can pick things up. You can scratch things. Oh, well, it says silver. What kind of silver? Oh, no. Made in, I'm going to say, well, I don't know. ILAN. Maybe made in Thailand. Just because it kind of looks like there might be a D at the end of that. But you decide. So not sterling silver, just base metal. And then here's another one. This is beautiful. This is some kind of flower that they put in. I can't use my words today. I have no words. You know what I'm trying to say. I don't know if that's a real flower or if that's like a clay flower that they put in like lucite or a resin. Resin, that's the word. But the back, it almost looks like 1928 from the design, sort of. It makes me think of 1928, but it's not. I don't think it's very old either. So that will be in the pendant slot. I think that's about all I have for the pendant slot. I do also have these 2 pins that I got, which I'm not sure if I should just sell them together and see if there's any interest. They're really pretty, so when they go on a piece of clothing, and they're not signed. So when they were on your piece of clothing, you won't see the pin, obviously. It'll be through the fabric, so it'll look like this. So I really thought those were pretty cool. They kind of remind me of the 80s. Feels like something we would wear back then. So I don't think I'm going to put those. I mean, I could put them with some other pins, but I don't think so. I don't think I'll do that. And then I have not listed these yet. I think these are going to go on a lot as well. Yeah, there's no signature on them, but they're beautiful. And these are glass. So I love those. And then I got a couple of, well, let's do the clip back. These are all clip back, except for the last pair I tried to grab. So no signature on these, but I have a little bit. I think I'm going to do just blue, maybe blue rhinestone collection. Those are very pretty. There are a couple stones, as you can see, that are a little darker, but they're there, and it still is very pretty, very sparkly. So those would be a great addition. And these, maybe I'll list these dangly. So there's the back. No maker. These are kind of old, I think, by the way that the back is constructed. I think. These are another very pretty pair. All the rhinestones are in there. Little baguettes at the bottom, on the top. So I'm going to put these 2 together for sure as dangly. And then this is a blue clip back. And how would they would sit on your ear like that. So those are very pretty. This stone looks a little darker than the rest of them. Prong set. So those I will list with this pair. These are so cute. Oh, I love them. AB treatment on these. Wow, look how much they sparkle. And they would sit on your ear exactly like that. That's the clip back. So I'm going to list those with these. But those are stunning. And then I have some screw back earrings. These are another set that's AB treated. There is the screw back. No maker. And then you would wear them right and left like that, or you could have them the other way. So these will be listed with, these are another pair of screwback earrings. Little flowers with the prong set rhinestone in the middle. Is that glass? Yeah, that's glass. But those are very pretty. I need a little clean as well. And then I have these. And these are actually Coro. So this was a really good find. I put them on this card and then they're like so hard to get off easily just because, there we go. That's a very pretty set. And then this, I love these. And they're not marked. They're just a base metal, but they are so freaking cute. Look at that. So I'll probably list all those together just because they're the screwback earrings. All these can be sold separately. If there's something that you're interested in, just let me know and I will separate it for you. Here's another pair of clipback earrings. And these are just plastic, but I thought these were adorable too. And I think that's about it for this video. So thanks for watching. If this is your first time, thanks for coming. If not, welcome back. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button. And I've got another jewelry lot coming later this week. So I'm trying to clear up some of my stuff and get it listed so that I can go through another lot. So stay tuned and come back because I'll have more. Thanks. Bye.